There have been over 100 arenas built for the 2B2T Fight Club. Today, we are going to count down my top 10 favorite of all time, starting with number 10 by Patches. This build was built for the week that we had Crucifixion as the theme. In 2B2T fashion, he built a replica of Pop Bob's skin with an arena under it, and then we ended up burning it down at the end of the event. A lot of people showed up to this event too, as this was the first arena of that week's event. Remember to subscribe if you enjoy the content. Number 9, by J Feather Alt. This is the arena that FitMC came to and made a video about. This is where all the hype really started. We had about 500 members in the Discord at this point, and within one day after the video dropped, that had doubled. I loved the blue color palette. And of course, all the new friends lost their mind over all the diamond blocks, as if there's something special. In any case, moving on. And at number 8, this is actually a replica of the actual tavern that they have in the Fight Club movie, Lou's Tavern. I asked Brackflip to make a build like it for the first Fight Club. This one makes it for pure nostalgia reasons, and the fact that we actually had a railroad leading to the event. Plus,
there's nothing in the dub. There's nothing in the chat, you retards.
There's nothing in the chat.
And we ended the event with a mass crystal message that got quite a bit of attention. And at number 7, this one is kind of weird. This build was actually made by someone else, as you can see, by Dark and Rat. We ended up finding it, and it was such a perfect build for a Fight Club that we ended up using it and inviting a few people and having a private event. We even got Hermetic Lock and Sal C1 as well as Baron Dome to show up. So that's pretty cool. This thing was massive. There were actually at least three arenas here for us to fight in. And again, this arena was actually built for the Fighters map art meet. Nothing to do with Fight Club. Coming in at number 6, Hyper Squid built this one. This one was pretty cool, as it was quite unique. There were a few hazards within the arena, and it was quite large and spacious. It was almost like a coliseum. This event actually had a video made on it by that Logan Paul kid, but he ended up getting bullied off the server, and he ended up deleting the video, so you can no longer see that as of today. Some of the footage from these arenas is not the greatest quality, especially mine from back when Fight Club first started. But it's all we have, so it will do. And thanks to Squid for this footage. At number 5, the arena was made by J Featheralt, the only person with 2 entries on the list. This build was made for, I think, our second event, and it was quite large. This is before everything really heated up with the Fight Club event, but people were still making very nice builds. This is one of the better events that we had too, lasting several hours, until everyone there wanted to agree to create a lag machine. but eventually they decided not to, and we moved on. Also, thanks to Extreme Bleach for the footage. This build was quite unique at number 4 because it was the only end build that we ever really managed to do. It was pretty epic, made by various people including Breadloafs, Hinterhoff, Oofkloof, Bodate, and many others. This one was quite hard to get to, as you had to go to an end portal, and then you actually had to walk here. Elytras were disabled at this point. So it was quite an interesting event. It lasted quite a while, and we basically just decided to end it, so it was very good. This build is here only for nostalgia purposes. This build was made by R41F and was the first Fight Club build at the first Fight Club event on 2B2T. The build is a parking lot to signify the beginning of the Fight Club movie where it all started. This was pretty epic and ended with me getting crystalled, but that's okay. Again, upwards of 50 people showed here, so it was to be expected. This magnificent build was made by Franknificent for one of the Fight Club events recently. I love the gothic style of it, and he actually made it in the style of a church that exists in real life. This took him forever. And Frank only builds big. I mean, really big. His most recent project, which was unfortunately griefed, covered several hundred blocks, and it was very near spawn. Are there some arenas that you've been to that you think should be on the list that I forgot? Let me know in the comments section below. Remember to leave a like. And if you haven't already, hit that red button below. Now for number 1. This build was very special to me and was built by Banana, who goes by a couple of different names, but all of them have Banana. This project was made for Project Mayhem. It was like a reenactment, yes I know, LARP, 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 to portray the end of Fight Club in the Minecraft realm. This was pretty epic as we were able to create a cool scene with falling entities and get about a dozen or more people here to witness it. This was a private event, and we actually ended up having to rebuild this once. It got destroyed the first time that we were trying to use it, so we unfortunately had to cancel that event. It was when House had enabled Elytras at maximum speed, and the nether roof was available for that night. Thanks to everyone that builds for the Fight Club. It is greatly appreciated, and I hope to see everybody at the next one. The next event is Friday, November 27th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you're there. Remember, it is now a monthly event, and get that homework done, as there are 2 homework assignments for this event. One that has already released, and another one which will release on Monday. Stay tuned for some honorable mentions that I just didn't have footage of, so I couldn't really display them in any way, but still deserve recognition. The arenas for the next event will be absolutely crazy. Check out the Fight Club Discord for more information. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe. See you next time.